Lord Buddha, as described over here, is Shaktavesh avatar of Lord Vishnu. The living entity empowered with the Vishnu Shakti or the potency of Lord to achieve certain goals or to establish the Vedic religion. And in different Kali Yuga, he accepts different ways. In the same Bhagavatam, in 2nd canto, 7th chapter, 37th verse, 37th shloka, talks about Buddha accepting another way to delude all these atheists. But in this present Kali Yuga, Lord Buddha, what we hear about, son of Anjana, Siddhartha, Gautam, and who has been glorified by Vaishnava Acharyas like Jayadev Goswami in their hymns. Sadaya Radaya Harshit Pashukhatam. So, this Lord Buddha established principle in indirect way. As Lord Krishna speak in Bhagavad Gita, that Sakale Neha Mahata Yoga Nashta Parantapa. By the influence of powerful time, the practices go on declining. And the Vedas, the Vedas which are supposed to elevate living entity from Tamogun to Sattvagun, the same Vedas, same scriptures misused, brought Sattva, the people who were in Sattva, into the Tamo. They were influenced or covered by ignorance so much that they did not even think about killing animals rampantly. So it's not learning of the book or the scripture important, but how we behave. That is the most important aspect of scriptures. These people, they were learned in the scripture, but their behavior did not match with their learning. And therefore, Lord Buddha had to reject what authorities were quoted, all those authorities, and established non-violence as the important principle or the leading principle. So we'll discuss a little bit about Lord Buddha's life. Lord Buddha was informed when he took birth and when astrologers saw that he's going to become renunciate. So please do not show him the miseries of this world. So his parents made sure that he did not see any kind of misery in the world. But one day, it so happened he got married and he went out. Somehow or other, he got a way to go out. And on the same day, first time, he saw an old person. He saw a deceased person. He saw a person who has been carried, a dead person. And he inquired his charioteer, "Hey, who is this? All this, what is this?" He said, "This is the reality of the world." And as soon as he saw and he heard that this is the reality, these are the real problems of the world, immediately the renunciation developed in his heart and he gave up. And therefore, he is called Buddha. And who is a Buddha? Buddha is that person who sees all these things repeatedly again and again, goes through those things again and again, but he thinks that I can win or I will win the battle. This is the condition of a living entity. And recently, we can see that so many, during this pandemic, so many people are suffering. But there are people who are thinking, who are like currently enjoying the senses. They are trying to arrange parties and waiting when this pandemic will be over and will be again engage in sense gratification. And during that, sometime back, I had heard that tsunami had hit India and many coastal places, and many people died. Many people were dead. So during that time, the beach where the tsunami had struck, after 1 week, so many people were like broken hearted. So many people lost their near and dear ones. So many people died. On the same beach, after 1 week, 10 days, people came to enjoy picnic and all other things. So the illusory energy is so powerful. Even after seeing repeatedly the miseries of this world, experiencing those miseries, people, they do not come out of the illusion. And therefore, somebody told that Gahano Moha Mahima. Krishna talks about Gahano Karmana Gati. It's very difficult to understand intricacies of karma. But some devotees, some people, they even talk about Gahano Moha Mahima. This is the power of illusion. It does not allow a Buddha to come out of that illusion. And therefore, Buddha teaches us that how to be aware of the reality of this world. And through his life, he gave many important lessons for us to learn.